you're like, wow. And at the same time, you're like, wow.
Thank
Perfect
you.
segue.
Thank you.
Perfect segue.
You like that? It's a good way to start?
No.
Bro, I showed my manager that clip. He gets to see he has early access to the podcast, right? Because I'm editing or either I have to do a clip. So I just play it. Like, they have no choice. They have to hear it. So he listened to it. Now every time I present a design or sometimes he checks out my work, he's like, that drawing, that design is so like, whoa.
Oh my god.
Whoa. And I'm like,
You're
what
like,
have I created?
Wow. And at the same time, you're like, wow.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Just here to entertain. What can I say? That was awesome. Welcome back, everybody, to the Punchitchewie podcast. Welcome back. We have a very fun show planned today. We got a lot of topics, a lot of things to watch, talk about, debate. Debate, perhaps. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see.
Get the gloves on.
Exactly. But yeah, let's go ahead and start the show.
Do it.
Yeah, let's start the show. Let me put this up. Okay, never mind. Guess it's not gonna work.
Technical difficulties. I believe in you.
Oh, I know why. It's because that stupid thing. There we go. There we go. Sorry, guys.
Nobody's perfect.
All right. So what do you think about this?
I'm in the bathroom, man. They got her. They got her. They got Slave Lay on the wall. They're trying to get me to jerk off.
Oh my god! That's so bad.
We're all fine here. No,
80s
thank
babes.
You.
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I love this song. It goes
Slap.
so hard. So iconic. It's a little too cool for us. Like, I don't know if we meet this expectation.
Way to sell us. Really?
No.
Nice.
What happened? What'd you do, Silva?
I was just clicking some buttons. And
That's the coolest part.
At the very end, you.
Okay,
Okay, well.
all right, you gotta do it.
What?
Punch it.
Punch it.
Wow.
What do you mean?
the
The end of the song?
The enthusiasm is strong in you.
Oh
man.
Here.
God.
I'll bring it to where Silva fucked up. There
Yay.
After some trials and tribulations, but we're here.
we go.
Well, yeah.
I don't know why you present shit you don't know. You know, and you don't know what it does.
I mean, better time of sending to experiment, right?
Definitely not during the intro.
All that means is Silva doesn't know what any of the buttons do. He just gets lucky.
I mean, they're shiny, so I must press them randomly.
You're like, don't press the big red button.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
press the big red button.
I think we have to restart.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, so new Bad Batch.
Yes.
Awesome episode.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was a lot. It hurt, but it was fun.
Yeah.
And I mean, we'll see where we go from here. So, did you watch it?
Yeah.
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 You watched it?
Yeah, I watched it this time. Miracle,
Yay.
I know.
Silva did his homework.
Mitad bestia.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I saw it. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It went by quick. I mean, that's probably a good sign, right? That means
It's like
it was pretty-
fast paced.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
High
flowy and
energy,
stuff like that.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I think I blinked. And, what are you gonna do next? It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It just finished, and I was like, okay.
No, yeah. It did go by really fast. And it didn't really feel like it was ending when it did.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I mean, I always love going back to Kashyyyk and, seeing that world. It's so it's huge. There's so many types of creatures.
It's so beautiful.
So many like traditions that the Wookiees have, and like it's such a beautiful like culture and like.
Yeah.
So I do always enjoy visiting that in Star Wars. It was sad though seeing it all, you know,
destroyed.
Post Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
With all of the like Trandoshan slavers and like they're just stripping the planet of its resources.
As they do.
The
stupid empire.
The dumb.
I mean, if they were to make Starkiller canon, that means you were Darth Vader and you were just wrecking shit.
Speaking of,
why do you make everything about
Starkiller? Speaking of Starkiller,
what?
Okay,
did you see that they're reissuing the vintage collection Starkiller?
What the? But I'm waiting for it to be full screen. But damn.
Yeah, they like just announced it.
I must see this.
$95?
That's the old one because the first time it came out, it sold the hell out.
Hell yeah.
$385.
Yeah. So there he is.
Whoa.
Worth it.
So I was like, I'd sell my soul.
I'll take 2.
Yeah, this is the box.
Ooh,
oh my god.
That's really cool.
Right?
That is really cool.
But yeah, that's it. And they're reissuing it.
Sammy.
I don't think there's any information yet as to when.
My birthday's August 7th.
We know what we're getting him for his birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
we got a PO box or no? If someone would like to trip and put their credit card information.
Oh my god, that's dope.
But yeah, like right now it's like $300 if you want it in the box, brand new from like the original run.
Wow,
I want it. I want it.
But you know, it won't be that much once they reissue it. Once the
it's probably $35.
No, definitely not. If it is, then
I'll take
that's kind of dumb.
How much are they usually retail?
Vintage collection figures like that should be like $15-$20.
I'll take 5.
In that case,
take 5.
That's
You
cool.
buy 5, give me 1.
I'll think about it.
Oh my god,
it's a fair trade.
Okay, but back to the episode. I was like, I love seeing Gungi, but I was so scared the whole episode. I thought Gungi.
I think so.
I thought it was Gungi. Gungi.
Gungi. I don't know.
I think
it's Gungi.
Gungi.
I
Okay.
think it's Gungi.
Gungi.
No, you're thinking about ganja, man.
Now
I love ganja.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know they grow that Kashiki and good up in the trees. You know what I mean?
God.
There better be some spray.
You know they have that good shit.
Yeah, they fucking do.
My
you
God.
know it.
They got the climate right. They got the soil right. They speak into it like.
The trees speak to it.
Oh my god.
Hey, they got a strain called Order 66. You can eradicate it from your body.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So bad. Okay. Gungi.
I think.
Okay, Gungi.
Now I doubt.
Look it up. Look it up while I talk about him. Okay. I loved seeing him again. It was so sad that he was taken by the droids first.
They're like merchants, right?
Yeah, they were like
they were just like taking advantage of the situation.
Well, they're
smuggling people, smuggling. Yes.
Life forms.
Life forms.
There you go.
Does it say how to pronounce his name?
You keep talking.
Okay,
I'll figure it out.
I loved seeing him again, but the whole episode, I thought he was gonna die. I was so scared the whole episode.
I still feel like he's gonna die.
It was so close. I mean,
really think that it was gonna take like a dark turn like that?
I mean,
yeah.
all of the Jedi die except for Ahsoka, Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I mean, he is a child.
And Ezra,
which
and
I guess that
Kanan.
means nothing in Star Wars, but
that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad he made it. I'm glad he made it back to Kashyyyk. I loved seeing Kashyyyk and like the Elder and like the few remaining Wookiees that were there. I love Kashyyyk, and I literally cried when they started talking to the trees. Like I was like,
yeah.
I saw them walking out, and I was like, they're gonna talk to the trees,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna cry. And then they walk over and they like put their hands on the trees. I was like, oh, that was so emotional.
No, it was.
That was
It
so
was
cool.
beautiful.
I love how like literally part of their existence is connected to the planet itself.
Yeah.
Like it's such a beautiful like symbiotic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the symbolism of that, in which the Empire doesn't see any planet that way. They just see it as something they can take advantage of.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like stripping it of its resources in its like like what's the word? Like in its cheapest form, right?
Oh,
Like they're like, let's just take the minerals, or let's take the metal, or the whatever it is, but like they don't.
The people.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but they don't see like what a beautiful planet it is as a whole.
Well, because
they're just stripping it for like
that's not
parts.
what Palpatine is interested in.
Yeah.
He doesn't care, and neither
he doesn't. He
and if he
doesn't
doesn't
have any respect for life.
No.
Yeah, he's.
Speaking of dark turns, no, yeah, it. Regardless, it was a beautiful episode. The freaking Trandoshan that was like the leader had a very different design to him.
Yeah,
which I did.
That was cool.
I did.
He looked more unique than
he looked more unique. He looked kind of like a bearded dragon.
Yeah, he
Or
had
like a
more of like a
gecko-y
face.
face.
Yeah, more like gecko.
Yeah,
Like more rounded instead of angular.
Mhm.
Save 50% on your spaceship right now.
Yeah.
Gecko insurance.
You ever break down in the middle of an asteroid field?
Oh my god.
You ever just stroll around in space and hear a
Oh my god. We've got you covered.
You see Flo with a helmet?
No, he was cool. He was really cool. I mean, the character sucked. Like, I hated him.
Yeah.
But the design was cool.
Yeah. He really brought a flamethrower to a forest. Like,
he did. He's that guy.
sir,
He's that guy.
for your own safety, it's probably not the best idea to create a circle of fire around you.
Mm-mm.
But
He was
But he
so
did.
savage. He literally stated, "Oh, get me that Jedi, and you'll get 10 pelts."
yeah, he didn't give a
I was like, "Damn."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, it's rough. Do you think we'll explore that more in the series? Like the whole Wookiee and Kashyyyk situation?
I would
With the
hope
Empire?
so, but it felt like this story was just for this episode. I don't
Yeah.
know if they'll necessarily revisit it, but maybe they'll revisit it in another show or like comic or something, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause,
did they leave at the end of the episode? Did they leave Kashyyyk? I don't remember.
I think they were like leaving, like they were getting in their ship to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
But I don't think we saw like where they went after. Oh, something I want to talk about really quick that is like really funny,
Uh-huh.
and like kind of a plot hole, but we'll see because the season's not over, so I'm not gonna say it's a plot hole. But it feels like every mission they go on, they fail or they like decide to not do for whatever like moral reason.
Yeah.
So they don't get paid and they don't get money, right?
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, how are they surviving if
Yeah.
every mission they've gone on, they haven't gotten
they don't
paid?
do anything. They like, yeah.
So what I'm assuming is that it's just going on their tab at, what's the lady's
Sid.
name? The bar?
Yeah.
Sid? Yeah. I'm assuming it's just going on their tab there. And now that I'm thinking about it, that tab just keeps like going higher and higher, right? And in the previous episode, the one where they were like racing.
I mean,
That
that
guy-
should reset because
Yeah.
they saved her ass.
they saved
like,
her ass.
Okay, but
on the race.
okay, but we still have a long way to like go.
Yeah.
And remember that guy warned them about Sid and was like, "Hey, she may seem like your friend now, but she'll switch sides like really easily."
Yeah.
So to me, that feels like they're kind of giving us hints of like they're owing her a lot of money, and the Empire is known for literally paying people for information or threatening them for information or whatever.
Yeah,
so
you can just turn people into the Empire and
they may owe her like a crazy amount of credits, and she's like, I'm over it. They just offered me twice what they owe me, and I'm gonna like rat them out.
Over,
yeah.
Perhaps.
That's where it feels like to me, because I'm like, okay, these little things are starting to connect, and like,
yeah.
I hope she doesn't turn on them, but it's very possible. Like, and she'd be like, Omega would be like, how could you do this to us? Like, we were your friend. And she'll be like, it's just business. You know, like, I think that sounds like a Star Warsy lesson of like,
definitely...
these people are just looking out for themselves.
True.
You know, and during the Empire era, like, people aren't doing things out of the kindness of their heart. You know.
I think it's definitely a possibility. It can definitely go that way.
Yeah.
I also, what I was literally thinking about that last night as we were watching it. If you pay attention to like how the episode starts, it doesn't pick up where like they left off in the last episode. You know what I mean? It doesn't.
Yeah.
So that to me tells me that there's like some time in between each episode.
Yeah.
So they could be, you know, doing small jobs in between episodes that they are completing and that
go well.
That do go well, you know. These are just like the important episodes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
the
like
ones worth telling.
Yeah, exactly. The stories we're telling. So it could be as simple as that, or it could be literally what you just said.
Like they're setting it up for this.
Yeah, they're like, well, they're not completing any of their missions. They're not bringing anything back.
Yeah.
For, you know, any revenue for Sid. They're not creating any revenue.
Like they're just annoying her at this point.
Exactly. And then she's just going to send someone after them like
Uta tuta solo.
You know, and
God.
then just get, you know, and die.
Wow, that was a really good use of the soundboard.
Yeah.
You're like you're telling whole stories now. Whole new episode.
Get with it, okay?
Oh my God.
But no, I it could go either way.
Yeah.
It could go either way. But I'm excited. I mean, it's been really good so far. Next week we're getting 2 episodes.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting 2 episodes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Next week we're getting 2 episodes.
Is that the clone conspiracy one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so this is gonna be a major.
It's like big
story
part of this,
arc.
Yeah. Like main plot line.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're gonna see Cody again.
I'm assuming because what does clone conspiracy tell you? Like when you hear that. What?
Order 66.
No. But I mean, like now, this point in the timeline.
Oh.
People leaving the Empire.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
The clones are starting
conspiring to do shit, you know? So it's like I'm taking that as the clones that have already left, like Rex, like Cody, like Gregor, like Wolf, like the Bad Batch, like, you know, maybe they are planning, you know, making moves already.
Yeah.
That maybe there's like a message sent out to all remaining clones by Cody or by Rex and whoever, like kind of the same vein as the warning that Obi-Wan gives out.
Okay.
Of like, you know, to all remaining Jedi, don't go back to the temple, you know.
Yeah.
Something like that. But to the clones, like, hey, this is wrong. We were soldiers of the Republic, and this Empire is something totally different.
Yeah.
You know, saying like, now is your time to rise and you know, step away from the Empire. And if something like that happened, like it could be a shit rebellion. Show. Yeah. And that could definitely speed up the process of, all right, let's get rid of them.
Yeah.
You
okay,
know?
that.
I don't know. I'm just.
That would be a major, like, point in the saga.
Big.
I'm excited. I mean, I feel like them giving us 2 episodes in the middle of a season means that it's gonna be like bananas. Because they've never done that. They'll do 2 episodes to start or 2 episodes to end, but I've never seen 2 episodes for like 6 and 7 or whatever the numbers are. 7 and 8, I don't know.
And I'm pretty sure they're doing that at least one more time before the season's over.
Really?
I think they're doing it 1 or 2 more times after this.
Oh, that's cool.
Next week, yeah.
Okay, I had no idea.
Is that like a rush move or?
I don't know. I think it's probably one of those things where it's like a 2-parter. You know?
Yeah.
Not necessarily like
gonna feel like a full arc, like a mini arc.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if it'll be like a, you know, at the end of the first episodes, it's like to be continued. You know, it's probably just kind of like how the first episode of Andor, where it was like it was really good, but it's like it wasn't enough to hook you. It was
just setting things up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was just kind of.
I like that though, because like, you know, all the like would be like nothing even happened and it wasn't even that good and it's just filler and blah 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 blah. So they're like, all right, here's 2 episodes, so you can shut up and enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm like the biggest Star Wars fan in the world.
Oh my god. It literally makes my skin crawl every time.
Every time? There was some more like sound bites I wanted to get out of that, but you know, time wouldn't allow it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Bad Batch was awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait for next week. Look, I know a lot of people have been like, it's all filler.
Yeah.
You know? And like, there's the Dad Batch. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look, anything outside of the movies, it's fucking filler.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But guess what? I'm sitting here eating it up.
Yeah.
Most of you are eating it up. But just because we're getting 1 episode a week and it wasn't something you expected, you're like, we.
Yeah, I don't understand that approach to consuming any kind of like media, because it's like, you're not the writer. You're not like the artist. Like, why? But people get so upset when an episode is not what they wanted it to be or thought it was going to be. It's like,
or
you're
the
not,
show. Yeah,
and it's like, you're not here to predict things. Like, yeah, it'd be cool if you like figured it out or whatever, but how bad of the writing would it be if you could guess what was going to happen every single episode before it came out? Like, that doesn't tell a good story.
This is an interesting perspective, because personally, I don't think that necessarily is what makes something good or bad. It's because there's certain points and certain instances in a story where it's like, it should and needs to go a certain direction.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're like, oh, I'm assuming this is going to happen, and you guess it, it's like, well, because that's exactly where it had to go.
1 + 1 is 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So being able to predict something that happens in a show or a movie or not, I don't necessarily think that like, you know, that says anything about it, you know?
Yeah, but people will get upset when it doesn't go the way they want it to.
Well, that I feel like it's 2 different things is what I'm saying. Is like expecting a show to be one thing, or like kind of like how Book of Boba.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of us, most people expected it to be like Boba being a bounty hunter with the other bounty hunters and like, you know, going that direction, but it didn't.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a very different story. But then there's instances where people are like, I predict that this is going to happen in this episode, and that does, like, those are, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, it's 2 different things.
Yeah.
But specifically with the Bad Batch, it's like, this is uncharted territory.
Exactly.
Like, completely 100%. We don't know. We never knew these characters until after the Clone Wars came back.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't know about them.
Yeah.
But they're George's creation. They're Dave's creation now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like, just sit the hell down, shut the hell up, and watch the show.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to watch it right now, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it when it's all out, and guess what? Once you binge it, this is the best show in the world. Oh my god, it's the best thing since Clone Wars. It's like, that it happens with every Star Wars project. Everything, people are like, it's mid in the first episode, and you're like,
It's the first episode.
Can you chill?
Yeah.
Can you chill out?
Yeah.
So it's like, the point is to be entertained. The point is to go somewhere you've never been before, somewhere that takes you away from, this shit. Just that's the point. Yeah. That is the point, is to take you out.
Yeah.
And that is what this show is doing.
Yeah.
That's what any of Star Wars does. Yeah. So it's like, if you turn your brain off and just like give yourself to the show, give yourself to the galaxy that is Star Wars, because if you're comparing it to here, if you're comparing it to anything around you, that's not how you should digest it. It's a completely different galaxy, an entire galaxy worth of history, characters, places, stories. Like, come on. Yeah. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
Just wanted to say that. Just wanted to say, like, chill
and enjoy it.
Because
that's the point of being a fan of Star Wars.
Exactly.
Is that you like it and you have fun with it.
Exactly. And I don't know if you remember, but like 80% of the Clone Wars is filler.
Yeah. I mean, it literally fills in the gaps between episode 2 and episode 3.
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly.
That's literally what it does.
That's literally what it does.
And the Clone Wars is the filler of A New Hope, where Obi-Wan tells Luke, I fought alongside your father in the Clone Wars.
Pretty much.
So it's Star Wars has always been filler. Like,
it literally has always been filler.
Yeah.
And I'm not using filler in a bad way.
No,
it's like,
it's just filling in the gaps. And now the Clone Wars is filling in the gaps.
Why do you think
from the Clone Wars?
Why do you think Star Wars has become something that there isn't anything that's unanswered?
Yeah.
There's always a backstory to something. There's always an explanation for something.
Yeah.
There's like manufacturers to every weapon that you see in Star Wars. It has a manufacturer, and the manufacturer has a headquarters, and it has an owner, and it has, you know what I mean?
You know where the metal comes from.
You know where the metal comes from.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Like, how do you think that happened? Is because there were stories that were told that were not necessarily, there to add to the main storyline.
Yeah, nothing like life-shattering.
It was a side story. Yeah. It was a side story with its own, planets, with its own ships, with its own, or even if they reused things from the movies or whatever, it's all part of it.
Yeah.
That's the only way that it could ever get to the point where it is now. You know what I mean? It like they had to write comics, they had to write stories and books that were side stories and pretty much filler to the main Star Wars storyline. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, I never get upset about episodes that people consider filler.
Yeah.
I never get upset about that. I love those episodes. Those are like, they're fun stories. They're always fun stories.
And they're not irrelevant. They're just not earth-shattering. And people will get upset when it's not.
Perfect example. George's favorite episode of the Clone Wars.
Yes.
The one with the droids?
Yes.
In the desert?
Yeah.
With Whack and, everybody always talks shit about that episode.
That's like the least liked episode.
Exactly. They're like, they talk shit about that episode. They're like, see, George is whack because he loves that episode. And it's like, you realize that Gregor is a big part of Rebels?
Yeah.
Like that character, that insignificant, that really cool clone they're like, that's the only thing I liked about that episode. Yeah. It's like, well, without those episodes, we don't get that clone, and we don't get him in Rebels.
Yeah.
Or in Bad Batch, because he was in Bad Batch season 1.
Yeah.
And who knows what they have planned for him.
I mean,
during this era.
He's probably going to be part of that clone conspiracy that we're talking about. Exactly. So even if it feels like filler at the moment, later down the line, it's going to be important to the story.
Exactly. No, I never get upset about, filler and any of that shite. It's expanding the universe.
Yeah.
I mean, the expanded universe. That's that's my favorite. My favorite part of Star Wars is the expanded universe, both Legends and canon.
Yeah.
Legends more so, but hey. But it's like we need those episodes.
Yeah.
Because they add to the galaxy, they add to the story, to it feeling real, to it feeling like it's a place you can go to. Because it's not.
Yeah.
But it feels like it is.
Yeah.
And that
I agree.
That's one of the biggest things that makes Star Wars so unique compared to any other franchise, any other story.
Yeah.
It's because... Did you hear that?
Yep. I think it's upstairs.
Someone's screaming.
Are they fighting?
I think.
Probably. Quick fight intermission. Select your character.
Okay. Wait,
Back from that intermission.
Oh yeah. So, can we hear it?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I don't know if the mic's picking
just
it
keep
up.
talking. So
right.
Let's just talk louder than they are.
Okay. Well, for those of you,
It's ambient noise.
someone's making a ruckus.
Yeah, I don't think they're fighting. I think they're like playing because I heard them screaming Flava Flav, which I don't think you'd be getting in a serious argument about, but
they vibe.
Yeah, they're probably vibing.
They're probably just having a little party up there. But
anyway,
we're having our own party down here, so
Sick.
yeah, I just wanted to make sure no one was getting murdered.
yeah.
But,
Of course.
Okay, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, Star Wars is fucking awesome.
Yes.
And at me. That's all I'm saying. All right, what do you think about this shit? Do.
You right? What's wrong with Malfoy? He called her. Actually, I don't even want to say it. Okay, Hermione, what did he call you? He called me Mudblood. Right. Offensive, is it? It's incredibly offensive, Harry. Okay. Hermione, what does it mean? It means that. No, not you, Ron. Hermione, why are you offended by it?
Bruh.
What does it mean to you? Well, it's just a really foul word, Harry. No, I can tell that's clear because the mood's weird. Do you know what I mean?
Harry.
What's your attachment to the word? Because obviously it will be very new to you. No, you have no emotional. Yeah, because I could call Ron like muck duck. Ron, you're a muck duck. Right. What's that?
Right.
Oh,
It's a really
my
offensive
God.
thing in Muggle. You offended by it? No. He doesn't give a shit, you see, because he has no emotional attachment to the word. It's a brand new word to him. He's just been told it's offensive. Like, you've just been told the word's offensive. You can't actually be this upset by that. Come with me. We were raised Muggle, you and I. Yeah, so all of this is very... I just feel like you're sort of...
Fucking Harry.
You're buying into it a bit too much, all the wizard stuff. 2 years ago, we were in geography doing fucking Oxbow Lakes. What's Oxbow Lake? See, they don't know anything either. They're being insulted by morons. Their education is so limited. So just don't take it so to heart. You're being insulted by morons. No disrespect. Who with effectively to you made up words. So just come in. We get on, Hermione. I'm fond of you in that, but you just sort of this kind of stuff, just taking up a whole afternoon of what I know I moan, but this is.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Tell me that wasn't amazing.
It hit her with that logic as explaining.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God.
By morons, their education.
Are you already clicking?
Yeah, are you kidding me? That was, I literally saved it for this line.
You were being insulted by morons. Their. You were being insulted by morons. Their education is so limited.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Let me get this real quick.
See, they don't know anything either. You were being insulted by morons. Their education is so limited.
It's like when someone talks shit about Ahsoka online, but they spell her name wrong.
Ashoka? Oh yeah.
and you're like,
they don't know anything.
But like, if you were a real fan, you would know that Ashoka, and you're like,
Right.
I think rule number 1 is knowing how to spell and say her name, but that's just me.
Kind of like knowing how to say Gunji.
Oh, damn. You're playing with fire right now. That's stairs.
You may be laughing.
Right now.
Yeah,
I'll
Arakel's giving me that look of like, do not leave this. Please.
But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Thank you.
I don't know if you heard, Arakel, the sad news. I guess it's kind of also good news for you. If you want to go into my
sad
folder,
news?
I mean, yeah, you'll get it right now.
Okay.
You go to my folder, you click the picture.
Oh,
see the
I'm not
picture.
as affected.
Yeah, I know. Well, for you, like you got extra time. You know what I'm saying? You want?
I'll just read it. We don't need to put it on the screen.
Oh, okay.
But pretty much, I'm sure a lot of you already heard, but if you did not, Jedi Survivor was delayed. So it was delayed until April 28th. And they EA filed a statement or released a statement.
I thought they were getting
apology.
Canceled. I was like, why is this so serious? This looks like there was a scandal and somebody's like having to write an apology.
Because they also know that they've fucked up before.
Yeah.
True.
You know,
Yeah.
debatably. And
they want to keep us happy.
and people they know people are insane.
Yeah. It's probably
I got my
best.
pitchfork and torch ready.
literally sharpening my knives
See,
right now.
that's the exact energy that Silva came in here with, trying to talk about that. See,
you guys were like, so Bad Batch episode. I'm like, they delayed it.
Triggered.
I actually didn't read it, so I'm gonna go ahead and read it. So for the last 3 years, the Jedi team here at Respawn has poured its collective heart and soul into Star Wars Jedi Survivor. And we're proud to say that the next chapter in the tale of Cal Kestis is complete. Am I dumb?
No, that's what it says. I don't know what that means though.
Me neither.
Someone's getting fired.
Well,
typo.
We are now focused entirely on the final stage, bug fixes to enhance performance, stability, polish, and most importantly, the player experience. Jedi Survivor is a direct response to the feedback from our community, delivering expansive destinations to explore, evolved combat and traversal, and of course the continuation of Cal and BD's story.
The baby.
Making this game has truly made us a better team, and we have pushed ourselves at every level to make this the Star Wars sequel our fans expect from Respawn and Lucasfilm Games.
That's good.
Good. In order for the team to hit the Respawn quality bar, provide the team the time they need, and achieve the level of polish our fans deserve, we have added 6 crucial weeks to our release schedule. Star Wars Jedi Survivor will now launch globally on April 28th. Thanks to EA and Respawn for giving us the time to deliver the best experience for our players, and to all of you for your understanding. May the Force be with you, Stig and the Star Wars Jedi team. Yeah, that's...
all I heard was, you don't get to play
Oh my god.
Fuck off. Hell no.
Okay, but wouldn't you rather them fix what needs to be fixed and have a better game than to rush it and then be like, it sucks? Or it's subpar?
I like complaining too, so...
Silva loves
Give me my game and let me complain.
Let me play the game that's not finished.
You're such a toxic fan, bro.
You
like,
are. You literally
You're literally
are.
the definition of toxic fan.
I'm wearing red for
he
a
wears
reason.
it like a badge of honor.
I'm wearing red for a reason.
You talk shit about Jar Jar.
Literally.
You talk shit about the sequels.
Every time. Every chance he gets.
Just make me a fight.
Damn, bro.
Silva loves that negative energy.
See, dude, this is why the fandom is in such a delicate state, is because of people like you, man. Because of people like you.
So, I'm honored to be a pivotal peace.
The spokesperson
within the fandom.
of toxicity.
You see, guys, fake fans are very important.
Oh my god. We matter too.
Speaking of fake fan, all right, this is something I've been wanting to do for a few weeks now, is do this little test with Silva.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, don't put me in the hot
Fucking
seat.
chill. Actually, I'm
gonna
gonna
put up the screen
I'm
or just
gonna
my face?
Pop quiz.
No. Don't put up the screen.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this off of your screen so you can't see it.
I already know I'm gonna
Already
fail.
gonna start
my God.
sweating.
Yeah.
It feels like high school and college all over again. Damn. Do I get a cheat sheet at least? Like 3, like a lifeline, a call, like a hint. Like, give me perks.
Oh my god.
No, you don't get any of that. But here we go. So
It's a
I
fair work
was
environment.
thinking, and this is the first one I clicked on, so maybe it's not a good one, but let me see. So pretty much what I've been wanting to do with you is I'm just gonna read like some of the most iconic movie quotes.
No.
and I want you to tell
Bro,
me.
you can read me the title.
Oh my god.
And I want you to give me your best guess as to which movie it's from.
Okay.
Okay?
At least don't tell me like which actor.
No. Just give me the movie, okay? All right?
Okay.
So
I'm so nervous, dude. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Oh my God.
we'll start easy.
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 God damn.
All right. You ready?
Here we go.
No, I'm not. Bro.
All right, we'll start easy. Which movie? Do or do not, there is no try.
Oh damn.
No mames.
I know. Original trilogy. Dude, I suck with. I got brain farted with the names. Give me a second. Dude, don't put me in this position, man.
Which number is it? Which numbered movie is it?
Yeah.
5?
What's the name?
That's I don't know.
Come on.
I'm so scared right now. I could
You
probably
don't
see,
know the name of
see-
episode 5?
I'm gonna get lynched, my guy.
This is supposed to be the easiest question.
Stop it!
This is gonna be.
Look around
So
our
good.
apartment.
Any hope?
There has to be
Any
a
hope?
clue.
Huh?
And you hope?
No mames.
No, but I see.
Oh my god.
At least
Oh my god.
move on to the next
You're
question.
I'm
fired. Bro, you're
offended.
fired.
I am
Get
actually.
out.
Look to your right. Look at the Boba Fett and look at the title on the fucking action figure, homie. You see that like
Back.
3 times a week.
You know, you could have like at least pointed and helped me, like.
You got
don't know the
right.
name
you
of the
said,
movie?
You said 5?
Yeah.
And I said,
Like you
yeah,
knew
what's the
it,
name?
but you
yeah,
don't.
but like I get it jumbled, dude. I get.
It's right
It's
there.
just all over your
It's
room.
right here.
Yeah, it's all over the
It's
living
right
room.
here. It's right
up
fucking
there.
Oh my god.
You know what? Maybe we should stop.
Yeah, I think he
Please.
failed.
Please.
Okay, another one.
No.
You ready?
No.
I am your father.
I know. Wait.
I will never talk to you ever again.
I'm
If you
not talking
get
to me
this
right now.
wrong. Never again.
Oh my god. Please answer. I'm gonna put a little timer.
Ding,
dude.
ding,
Oh my
ding,
God.
ding, 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 ding.
I know what. Dude, I'm brain farting so bad. I'm remembering the
tell.
title that they changed, that they didn't go originally from. Is it that one?
Tell me.
Read him the quote again.
Don't do this to me again.
Come on, dude.
It's because when I put on the hot seat, like my mind goes blank. Oh my God, no, don't do that to me.
I am your father.
No, I know the quote.
Okay. Do you know the movie?
I suck at movie titles.
Is it Star Wars?
Yeah, no shit, it's Star Wars. Yeah, but I saw these. Okay, let me go a little bit on a tangent.
You're hurting
Look,
my
look.
brain. You're.
Okay, look. It's no excuse that I'm not saying the name. Okay, I get that. Probably put a big red X. The original trilogy, I've never seen him in English. I've only seen him in Spanish.
Soy
So-
tu padre.
I know what it means, but I'm not saying I don't understand English.
Which movie is it? Which number?
Oh, it's.
Think of the moment that is said.
That's also 5, right? Yeah, it's 5. Oh, it's
Yeah!
Jesus, I don't want to do this anymore. This fucking hurts.
Right.
He got one right.
Oh my god.
It's Fitty.
Holy shit.
That
No, I don't.
physically
That was
hurt my
those were the first
soul.
two on the list.
Arakel's doubting our friendship right now.
Kinda.
Arakel's like,
Kinda.
I don't think I can be seen with you in public
Jesus,
again.
definitely not. Okay. Fuck. Are you ready for the next one?
Oh my god. No, I'm not.
All right. E.T. Phone Home.
Oh, it's E.T.
No mames.
Yay!
What's the? Okay, wait. What's the full name of the movie?
E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Okay, yeah.
He got it.
I've never seen it in English though.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Most of them you haven't seen.
Most of them.
All right. They're here.
I don't think he's
No
gonna get
idea.
that.
All right, I'll say it like she says it in the movie. They're here.
Okay, I know just in The Sixth Sense or something. No, there's something about poltergeist, right? No.
What's your final answer? What does your gut tell you?
Yeah.
Sixth Sense.
No.
No. What is it?
Poltergeist.
Oh, it's
You
poltergeist.
You were right there. You were right there.
Okay.
I get 0.5.
Yeah, 0.5.
Oh my god. Okay.
You gotta do the accents, Arakel. You gotta sell him
By
these
saying
lines.
that, I'm guessing.
Okay,
he's gonna be like,
I'll do the
Bach.
accents. I'll do how it's said in the movie if you really can't get it and you need a hint.
Okay.
Okay.
I need a hint.
You should fucking shut up. All right.
Go.
Next one.
Yeah.
Say hello to my little friend.
Oh, Scarface.
Okay.
Ah.
There you go.
Just watched that 2 years ago over here.
He's not gonna know that.
He's not gonna know that
No.
at all.
Hey, probably. I don't know. It's
Okay.
a wild card.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one I'll accept you giving me the actor that says it.
That's even worse for me. But okay.
All right. Go ahead. Make my day.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Nothing?
No, nothing comes to mind.
It's Clint Eastwood in Sudden Impact.
Well, I would have said Clint Eastwood. The only major line is the "Do you feel lucky, punk? Do you?" You know. That's
Yeah,
the only
well.
one I know about.
All right. Okay. This
Like,
one you
guys
should
just
get.
Giving smiles, my guy.
You should get this one. When somebody asks if you're a god, you say yes. Ray, when somebody asks if you're a god, you say yes.
No.
The Rise of Skywalker.
No.
I was about to.
All right, one more time. Ray, when somebody asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
No idea.
Really?
No idea.
Not
What
not
movie?
even. It's in the 80s. It's probably the most iconic movie of the 80s, excluding Empire Strikes Back.
It says the Star Wars. No.
No. It just had a sequel. Look at that. Look at that face of concentration.
It just had a sequel.
Take your time.
Can I give him a funny hint?
Go ahead.
Like a meme hint?
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'm an adult virgin.
No, that's too much.
That's Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was. You gave it to him. Yeah, it's Ghostbusters. It's like when they're at the rooftop, and like, she's like possessed, and she's like, "Are you a god?"
Oh,
And he's like,
okay.
"No."
Right.
She's like, "Get out of here!" Yeah, she eats them. All right,
Oh my god.
here we go. If
I'm
you don't know
legit
this,
in the hot
if you
seat.
don't know this,
You has to know.
he has to. You have to know this.
I mean, I had no childhood. Okay.
What? You're still a child. What are you talking about?
True.
All
An
right.
extra childhood.
Wax on.
Oh, it's Karate Kid. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, he got that half of the line.
You did. That was half of the line. All right. I'll be back.
I know it's Arnold, but
What's his biggest movie?
there's various ones.
Don't help him anymore.
Predator? No. I don't fucking know. Terminator? 1, 2, 3.
What is your final answer? What is your final answer?
Help me with those eyes again.
Fuck no. I'm not helping you.
Wink, like a wink. I'll say Predator.
The Terminator.
Oh, the Terminator. Oh, damn. That's gonna fuck me up. You better not clip this.
Oh my
You better not
god.
clip this. Oh my
I am
God.
clipping this so fucking. Oh my god. All right.
I'm so dead.
Do you think you'll know this one? All right.
I don't know. Maybe.
All right. Last one.
I
All
will
right.
not show
I don't,
my coworkers
it's not the
this
last one.
podcast. They're gonna give me so much shit.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god.
Don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horns.
I've heard it before and no idea what movie it is.
Really?
Yeah. What movie is it?
Like it. It's the
Give him a hint.
I
No,
just
no.
did. I said the beginning of it.
Oh.
No,
No. Okay.
I didn't hear.
Really?
Yeah.
It has something to do with breakfast.
Oh, I've never seen that movie. It's The Breakfast Club, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie.
Bro, you really hurt.
Who hurt you, my guy? Who hurt you?
Okay, he definitely won't know these.
Rapid fire, my guy. Chris.
I'm gonna do a different one because the rest are like.
Oh my god.
Okay. That was just the 80s. That was only the 80s. Like
Okay.
the most iconic movies in pop culture come from the 80s. He got the first two wrong.
Yeah, he got the Star Wars ones wrong.
Hey, 1.5%.
1.5.
Okay.
Well, no, not even.
All right. Okay. There's no place like home.
Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm the king of the world.
Titanic.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
No, he won't know that.
It's tripping me up though, still, because he's saying it so calm, and that scene's like, I'm the king of the. He's like, I'm the
Well,
king of the
I'm just
world."
reading it.
I'm the king of the world.
It's alive.
Frankenstein. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's getting
Wow,
these
he's
ones.
getting these ones.
Yeah.
These are like the 30s.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my god.
That's 'cause Titanic they shot in Mexico. That's why.
Okay. Shut up. I hate you. This line is, if I say the whole thing, you're gonna get it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say part of it.
Okay.
The end of it.
Okay.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Oh, Forrest Gump.
Okay. Yeah. See. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Did I get him?
Ah.
No, man.
I'm not even gonna guess.
Yeah, you are.
No,
Come on,
no.
how many movies are
Come
there
on.
about needing a bigger boat?
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh my god!
Oh, you said fucking boat. Uncle Buck.
Jack Sparrow! We're gonna need a big...
You're so messed up. Bella's like, come on. Like, I'm getting into space, and then I say it. She's like,
it
ah, you
hurts.
loser.
It
Oh my god.
Fucking loser.
Bella's bullying me, guys.
It's Jaws!
Oh, I've only seen it once in Spanish. That's why
Oh
I
my
wanna know.
god.
It's the same translation.
Yeah, but I don't. I always tell you tell me a quote. I'm not gonna say, "Ooh, what's it Spanish equivalent?" Like, nah.
Think about it then.
Oh
Gee.
my God.
This is the best shit ever. Okay. I'll get my precious.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Don't ask me.
You don't need it. You don't even know the fucking names of the Star Wars movies, so I want to ask you which movie.
Thank you. I appreciate your mercy. Baba's gonna kill
my
me.
God, I'm crying.
Isabella, come on, it's okay. It's okay. Like, so fucked up. False sense of security.
It's all love.
Oh my God.
Okay. If you build it, he will come. Is that the quote?
I was gonna say something really fucked up. Dude, I was gonna get canceled.
Let's skip that one.
I was gonna say it. Oh, I was gonna get canceled. It's because it sounds so prophetic.
Yeah.
Like, the person of Christ.
Oh my God. Hey,
Oh my
you
God.
take that up with him.
Yeah. God's
I won't
not
be a part of
laughing.
that one. All right.
It's because it sounds so prophetic as hell.
Yeah. Do you know which movie that's
No.
from?
Where is it from?
It's Field of Dreams.
I've never seen it.
You don't need to see it to know it's from that movie. All right. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
I've always heard it and don't even know where that's from.
Okay. I'll give you another one from that movie. Well, it's not that same movie, but I guess same franchise.
So it's a franchise.
Leave the gun, take the cannoli.
I'm like stereotyping so hard right now. Is it Godfather or some shit?
Why are you stereotyping? That's the
Because
movie.
you said cannoli.
Yeah, well,
That's what's
the
in
movie.
the movie.
Okay. I've only seen the
Italians
first
eating
one.
Italian food. What the fuck?
I've only seen the first one.
that's
Oh
fine.
my
The first one's the
God.
best. The second one's really good. All
Alright, let's round it out.
Okay. Let's do two more.
Do 31.
31. Oh my God. Roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
No idea.
Don't tell me that.
Really?
Don't tell me
No
that.
idea.
Come on.
I swear.
Give me a guess. Your best guess.
No,
80s.
this is something really
80s.
stupid.
80s.
Something really stupid.
80s. That's your tip. Your
Your
Say it
hint.
again?
your hint. It's in the 80s. It's a movie from the 80s.
Mad Max? I don't fucking know. You said roads. My mind went straight to Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Oh my God.
I hate this because you're like, guess. Please, it's okay.
I'm gonna fucking
then
make
say
the movie
something.
posters with like
Oh
the
my God,
quotes.
with all the
my
wrong
God.
titles.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. Mad Max.
Hey, I mean, they go all terrain and shit. So
One more
Too-
guess.
too
One more
literal.
guess.
I know.
Come on.
I don't know.
And by the way, the one from the 80s is the Road Warrior, not Mad Max.
I mean, that's what I meant.
One more guess. Come on. You got this.
No, I
You
don't.
got this.
Fucking don't.
You've got this. Roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
No idea. What
Okay.
is it?
Anything.
It's about. They're talking about roads.
Uh-huh.
So what does that mean the movie has in it?
Cars.
Come on.
Okay. Think of a famous car from a movie from the 80s.
Yeah.
Like, probably the most famous car.
It's like the Millennium Falcon and this.
But a
Don't do
car.
that either.
But it's
Now
a
I'm gonna
car.
piss off car culture.
Oh my God.
Come on. You know cars.
Firebird.
No.
Okay, that's like a fucking.
You know
I don't
cars.
fucking know.
I think they just reissued the car. They just made like a brand new version, like an electric version. I think. I could be out of my mind, but maybe that helps you.
No, not helping.
Just any movie. Just fucking name a movie.
Name a woman.
Name a woman.
Name a woman.
Come on. Give your best guess. Last guess. Final answer.
I'm so pressured, my guy. Fucking idea, dude. Have a mercy killing or some shit.
Give him another hint.
Another hint.
I don't fucking know.
What kind of hint? It has to do with time.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Back to the Future.
Yes.
Jesus. Had to give it to you.
DeLorean.
Had to give you the freaking answer.
Oh, Silva. It's
You
okay.
could have used that quote to begin with.
Well, that wasn't a quote.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay. Last one. I gotta give you one that is not painfully obvious.
I mean, you kind of have to because
Let him win on a. Or let him end on a good note.
No, don't say it. Okay, it sucks. Because that's a double-edged sword when you say that. Because now it makes me more nervous.
If you
that
get
if I
it
don't
wrong.
get it, it's like it's the easiest one, and I get. But
Okay.
I don't believe in you, Silva.
If this one's
thank you.
if this one's too easy, I'm gonna give you one more.
Okay.
Here's Johnny.
Oh, The Shining.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, way too easy. Good job.
Yeah.
One more. You think he'll know this one? Too easy.
I don't know.
It's like after what I've seen.
To be
today,
honest, like
after
I
what I've
don't.
seen
I
today,
thought I
I'm
knew
like,
things, but I don't.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. You're killing me, Smalls.
Oh, Sandlot.
Yeah, see, he knew that.
Yay.
He knew that shit way too. All right. You got 1 out of 55.
Did pretty good. Pretty good.
Better than 0.
Better than 0.
You got a
That's true.
participation award for that one.
No.
Yay.
You got
Damn.
maybe half a clap.
Half a clap, one-handed clap.
Oh my God.
Well, that fucking hurt to be a part of.
Thank you for giving me school PTSD. Yeah.
Well, let me know. You know what? Send in quotes
Oh, no.
that you think he won't know to punchitchewiepodcast@gmail.com.
Oh my God.
And
He's like, I'm not gonna be here next week. I'm gonna be sick.
it's okay. I'll find some quotes.
Oh my God.
That was great, honestly.
Let's get into some clips.
Yeah, definitely. Did you
play
send
that-
some in?
Play the one on mine because it's just the only one left. Give me a second. Let me get rid of my face.
Okay. Get rid of your face, please. All right, ready?
Unpopular opinion, Netflix and chill is overrated. Watch Star Wars instead. Luke Skywalker and disappoint the father. Rey and disobey. Yoda and Bonya. R2 and screw. Darth Maul and it's not that small.
Oh
Jabba the
my
Hutt
God.
and that's not going in my butt. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Phil the Cannoli. Darth Vader and it's time to invade her. Chewbacca and... That means follow me. Unpopular opinion, Netflix and...
I was not expecting that.
That was
Oh my
good.
God.
That was good. Oh my God. Definitely adding that to the soundboard. For sure. For sure
Multiple.
adding that to the
Oh
soundboard.
my God.
All right. Did you send something?
Yeah, I sent some funny stuff, and then I sent
I
some
just
like
like to distract from the train wreck viewers just watch.
Yeah.
Get shit wrong.
Yeah.
I have some discussion.
No one's
stuff.
forgotten yet.
Maybe let's do the funny stuff first, and then we'll do the discussion
All right.
last.
Funny stuff.
So that's the first funny one. So Disneyland or Disney World, I'm not sure which one, but they released this like new promo picture for Batuu. So it has like this couple, and the guy is like looking at Rey like excited, and the girl's looking at Chewie like excited. But the layout of the photo looks exactly like that meme where it's like the couple walking, and the guy turns around and he's like woo to the girl walking by. So it's like the guy's doing it with Rey, and
I don't know what this lady's doing.
Whoa,
she photobombed. That's me, just watching from a distance.
Oh my god, that's like Michael Myers vibes.
They should have cropped her out. Did they take this picture while the park was open? Like, I feel like they should have taken this.
Definitely not. This is like 6 a.m.
So why is there someone else there? I don't know. Anyway,
they were like stand there, so it looks like there's people here.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny because it's like it looks like they made a meme.
It does. This could be a meme, honestly.
I mean, it is now. We made it a meme. I feel like the Star Wars community is the best at turning things into memes.
Yeah. She's like, Chewie, show me what a real man is like.
Oh my god.
Working on fanfiction.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about? This is what the fuck this meme is.
No, it is. She's like,
y'all are like, look at this
like,
meme.
wait, he's like 6'7".
Yeah. I said tall, dark, and handsome.
Oh my god.
I get that a lot.
I'm not talking about you. Shut up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Y'all are too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
Okay. The next one.
This
Click on the Harry Potter one. No, we'll do that one last because that's like discussion.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. I love that it opens it on the wrong
So it's
screen.
telling my husband we can't buy Harry Potter merch, and he's holding a Lego.
Okay.
No.
What? No what?
I already know. Like, I knew that you were gonna want this. And no.
Why the attitude about my Harry Potter?
Because we already have a lot of these.
Okay, hear me out. You listening?
I'm
Just give
listening.
me a second.
Okay.
This is number 12 Grimmauld Place, right? Where's the order gonna meet if they don't have anywhere to go? Wait a minute. The Death Eaters, they're working as we speak.
Okay.
But for good to fight evil, they need a place to go. It's not even that expensive.
How much is it?
I have a gift card.
That's literally you.
How much is it?
It's only 120.
Is what?
It's only 120.
120?
It's 120, yes.
Okay. So that means we need to get it?
I mean, like, you want us to be destroyed by the Death Eaters, or you just are you a
No.
Death Eater?
I'm not a Death Eater.
Okay, well, can we get it?
We'll think about it. Let me think about it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I live with.
I love that.
Arakel's just like, you want the order to win?
Literally.
We need this next
Need to
week.
get it?
I mean, like,
I have a gift card.
Oh my god. I totally forgot to send this clip in, but it's related to Harry Potter. And it was they were saying like me playing the new Harry Potter game, like five minutes into playing the new Harry Potter game.
Okay.
And it's like the clip of the like in the like the movie. It's the clip of the lady with the candy cart coming through on the train, and she's like, "Do you want any candy?"
Oh my god.
And then it immediately cuts to Voldemort like, "Oh, look at him!"
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Taking
That's
all
so-
that loot.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
so
Miss
bad.
Silva.
I've been on various Facebook pages, just to
Yeah.
get more info about the game.
Yeah.
People have been posting, I'm gonna make Voldemort look like damn Mary Magdalene compared to the shit I'm gonna do in that game. And I'm like,
God. People are being so chaotic about it. I love
Yeah,
it. Is it out yet?
Murder and
Not yet.
torture people.
In like a couple weeks,
Really?
I think.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Next one.
Watch out for Silva.
Next
okay?
meme.
All
Ask
right.
me questions about quotes, would you?
Oh my god.
All right,
Oh my
the
God.
steering wheel one?
Yeah. You guys will like this one.
All right.
I don't care how old I am. If you can't communicate through SpongeBob quotes,
Facts.
don't talk to me. Yoing, yoing.
Me hoy me doy. Good soup.
Waiter.
I love SpongeBob. Okay.
SpongeBob is
This is you and Silva.
okay.
Technical difficulty.
I pull women. I pull men. I pull my best friend to every single function because he's too antisocial to go out alone, and I'm too anxious to go by myself. Let's go.
That's you guys going to TC's.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
Pretty much.
That's facts.
That's facts. Hey,
Let's go.
Why go anywhere alone?
I mean,
Exactly.
that's fair.
I mean, if I was alone, I mean, I'd have no other option. But
When you got a bestie.
yeah, exactly. Hey,
They do like each other. It isn't all hatred. It's mostly. Oh. It's that enemies to lovers.
it's mostly hatred, but the love seeps in. What the fuck is
So
this?
this one's more visual.
Oh god, give us a
Okay.
But
There you
enjoy.
Bro, what the fuck?
I
is
found
that?
this at like 2 in the morning.
I already know I'm gonna lose it.
The beer bottle fucking.
Oh my god.
Shot for shot, by the way.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
God. Is this one dude?
I think he just edited himself.
Oh my god.
This tree.
Were those onions?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Don't ask me which of the 3 movies this is.
Maybe.
I think they're onions.
You don't know which movie has Ewoks?
You don't know which movie this is?
Silva sucks.
I love this. I just realized there's music in this.
Yeah, they didn't play music the whole time, so I didn't know. Probably have to cut this.
Oh my god. Not
The
the,
foam
freaking
roller?
yoga. Yeah, the foam.
That's perfect.
Wasn't that amazing?
That was amazing. Unfortunately, we might have to cut it.
Yeah.
Depending on YouTube.
Boo.
But if you're listening, that was the entire Battle of Endor
Yeah.
recreated by one dude in his room.
Yeah, with cardboard
his
boxes
boxes.
and
Yeah.
Nerf guns and a blender.
The highlight of it was he made the ATST out of a box, but he was facing
the opposite way,
opposite way that it was walking. So like
It
you
was
know how
like
it has
the
like the
backwards
backwards knees. Yeah. So that was really funny. So definitely go check that out on YouTube if you are listening, because it is worth it. I love that. Hopefully we don't have to cut it.
This last one is not a meme. It's like something I never knew about Star Wars, so I thought it was really interesting. I don't know if you know this.
Let's see.
I thought it'd be a good topic.
George Lucas considered having Maul under Grievous's armor in Revenge of the Sith. According to the Clone Wars and Rebels writer Henry Gilroy, George was considering that Grievous was Maul behind the armor plate. It made sense. He's cut in half and he's in this robot body. I didn't know that at all.
Right? I had never seen that before.
So according to Star Wars Holocron on Twitter.
That would have been sick.
I mean, it makes sense.
It does
and
make
it's
sense.
essentially what they did with his character. Like, physically, they
Yeah,
put
yeah.
him in this, like, robotic
He's like
body.
fucked up beyond belief.
Yeah.
That he needs all those cybernetics.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been cool. I mean, I'm happy with
What we got. Yeah.
Obviously that it's a different character. But that would have been interesting. An interesting choice for sure.
Right.
I still wish we would have gotten Maul as the big bad in the sequels, but that's a different conversation.
What did you send this week?
I sent. So I don't remember what this is, but it says Bella playing games. So
this will be interesting.
Oh, yep. This is interesting. This is you. Oh my god.
I always feel like somebody's watching me. What the hell is that thing, dude? Ew. Okay, nope. I'm out. Hell no.
Oh my god, I got a fucking heart attack.
Yeah, the jump scare.
Oh shit.
Want to watch it again?
The Demogorgon
I
that
always
appears.
feel like somebody's
It's literally you playing video games.
Yeah. I am always
What was
singing.
that thing, dude?
I'm not watching.
Well, now you know it's coming.
Nope, I'm out. Hell no.
I love that it just ends immediately.
That's literally your luck,
Mm-hmm.
and like your energy.
Yeah.
So if you were playing again, like
Like vibing, singing,
Yeah,
and then I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
And oh.
Exactly. And I love that. Half of this shit I send, I'm like, I don't remember what this is.
You've got like text, you got photos, you got links,
Yeah.
you got videos.
I got some hot takes on here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, you did mention
Oh.
debates on the...
Oh yeah, so this this account on Instagram posted so it's Star Wars Legends Facts.
Okay.
And he posted
You want this full screen?
unpopular opinions. Sure, let me make this full screen first. So he posted unpopular opinions that were submitted by his followers.
Oh, okay.
So I thought it would be interesting to
Go through it.
Go through it.
Okay.
Because some of these are pretty weird.
Are they baseless though, or they're
Some.
like? Okay.
I think I don't remember anymore.
Okay,
I just
yeah,
remember
yeah.
some of them were
Let's
like,
look.
whoa, okay.
We'll give our opinion on these opinions.
So it says some of your unpopular Star Wars opinions. So used to be a popular opinion, but the first two prequels are absolute trash.
I really want to zoom in on Bella right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
cool, dude. Do you
Go
want
get
an
him, Bella.
award for not liking the prequels?
Go get him.
That's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
So.
Okay,
But-
you don't like half of Star Wars. That's fine.
Yeah. Honestly, personally, my favorite prequel is Episode 2.
Yeah.
That's my favorite prequel, on top of Revenge of the Sith.
A
you can
prequel
get the
movie is
hell
my
out now?
favorite Star Wars movie. So
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith is goated.
Yeah. No, yeah. Oh, I mean, Revenge of the Sith is incredible. So before I get attacked
You just-
or
it's just-
stabbed
too
in the
late.
side
It's
on the
just
street.
too
As soon
sad.
as this podcast is over, Bella and me are just gonna...
I'm like, so who sent
Oh,
that
I'm
opinion?
sorry. What is Episode 5 called?
Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
He knows what's up.
Yeah,
he knows what's up.
You know what he is? You know what he is?
Mitad hombre, mitad bestia.
No.
Ah, damn.
He's
That was the
I'm
cue.
like the biggest Star Wars fan in the world.
Oh my god. Okay, let's go to the next opinion.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the most
That's like
generic
the
ass
most generic ass
hater opinion ever.
All right. Count Dooku is the best Sith Lord. I mean,
He has his moments.
it's an opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah.
I wouldn't be
can-
like,
yeah, I don't
what?
hate that opinion. I just feel like
I love an explanation.
okay, hear me out though. Here's where I will disagree respectfully. He knew like okay, when Anakin
Yeah.
like there can only be two, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't do the math.
Yeah.
He doesn't do the math.
He wasn't like, well.
And then
here's the thing.
Anakin executes him and he's like, "Wait, what?"
Here's the thing.
That's all I'll say.
As a Sith Lord, not me personally. I'm just saying like him.
If I was a Sith Lord.
You know, thinking as a Sith Lord, it's well, any threat can become an ally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
like, how do I
maybe-
use this to my advantage?
So in his mind, it was probably like, yeah, Palpatine's like grooming this fucking kid that.
But,
is
like,
gonna be,
he ain't
It's
shit.
gonna be my replacement.
Yeah.
But either I will kill him and show him that I'm a better Sith Lord, like I am stronger, or I swoop in and use him to kill Palpatine so that then I become the Lord of the Sith.
Ooh. Okay.
And, you know what I mean?
I haven't thought about it like that, but I could see that.
Maybe this is explained already because I haven't read any of the Dooku novels.
Yeah.
At least the canon ones. But that's kind of how I always saw it.
I mean, he's definitely one of the most calculated Sith and like eloquent and like
well, yeah,
he's
he was
very,
the leader
like,
of the separatist movement.
Well mannered and like you respect him even though he's evil, right?
Well, even
like,
the Jedi respected him
yeah.
until even until like the end of the war. They were like, he's not a murderer.
Yeah, like he's not that bad.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, pretty much. And it was like, well, no, until episode 2. That's like when they find out.
They're like, oh,
like,
what? This is not.
He's a Sith Lord.
Yeah, this is not good. But I respect it. I'm not gonna say
it's
no.
your favorite Sith Lord. That's the.
Yeah.
That's.
And he
the
is
opinion.
a fucking gangster with the lightsaber.
Yeah, but best Sith Lord.
I feel like
I think there's better.
I feel like
better.
Yeah, you got to go back a few thousand years.
I mean, if you get decapitated and first your fucking hands get taken off, and then you get
decapitated.
Shunked,
yeah,
like a fucking cigar.
Yeah. That's
by your own saber too. So
yeah, your own saber.
Yeah.
I mean, he's your favorite. I won't take that away from you.
Yeah. That's fine.
He is awesome. I'll give
he
I
is
have
awesome.
No gripes with Dooku.
That's fine.
All right, next one.
We approve your unpopular opinion.
Most parts of the animations are boring. Just a few arcs are really worth it.
That is the worst opinion I've ever heard.
We were just talking about this.
Sorry, no. Some of the best elements of Star Wars came out of animation.
Yeah, and it's still coming out of animation.
Yeah, no, that's no. I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, definitely not.
And honestly, I would bet $1 million that this person has not watched the shows and is giving this opinion.
Oh, definitely not. They're
like, yeah, I saw Ahsoka versus Vader in Rebels. It wasn't that good. It's like, you got to watch the whole show, homie. You can't just watch the climax and be like, that was eh.
Yeah. Okay. Not my take, but like what I get out of someone who's saying that. Yeah. And what I see most of the time when it's people that say this, it's they watched like season 1, maybe season 2 of the Clone Wars.
Probably not.
Maybe season 2 of the Clone Wars. And they were just like, I just can't do it.
Ahsoka's annoying.
Ahsoka's too annoying, like that, or
it's too slow.
And with Rebels, they'll be like,
it's for kids.
It's just the animation is horrible. And it's too much for kids, and it's like literally watch anything after season 1. Yeah, even at the end of season 1, it gets fucking dark.
They cover a lot of very adult topics.
Yeah, and look, I'll give you the animation. It's not the best, but it's not bad.
No, it's not unwatchable.
And Lucasfilm themselves tell you like, we didn't have the same budget that we did with Clone Wars, so this is the best we could do. But the show is incredible.
No,
the show gave us
so good.
Thrawn, gave us Ahsoka versus Vader.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
Maul.
It's like it gave us Maul, the final duel between Maul and Obi-Wan. Are you kidding me? Get out of here.
World Between Worlds.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's so much good.
Yeah. Bad Batch is fucking peak as well. Resistance, I'll give you.
Yeah, I'll give you
I'll
that.
tell you the truth.
I'll give you that one.
It's a little rough, but it's fun. Yeah. The only reason
it's still good. It's just
the only reason it's a little rough is because that one really is very much marketed towards children.
That's for like I would say 5 to 8 or 9-year-olds.
That's a big window.
Like, I mean, 5 to 8 is 3 years.
It's very much but it's big. It's a big difference in child.
I guess
time.
In child time, it's for babies. Toddlers?
I wouldn't say it's for baby. It's for kids, like middle school.
That's not
elementary
for school. Yeah,
like elementary schoolers.
Like 5 to 8.
Moving on.
Anywho.
Revenge of the Sith. Okay. While Revenge of the Sith is great, I think it gets a little too romanticized. I think you get a little too romanticized.
Agreed.
Get the hell out of here.
No, let's see. What part though? That's what I don't.
Okay, but romanticized.
How though?
As in, the story is too romanticized.
No, I think they're saying it's overrated.
Okay.
Like hype?
I mean,
damn, there's some more unpopular opinions in the comments.
It's how Anakin Skywalker becomes Darth Vader.
It's the origin story of Darth
Vader. It's how the Republic becomes the Empire. It's how the rebellion is, like, started. It's how Luke and Leia, like, yeah, sorry. No, I'm going to
definitely not
disagree on that one.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyways.
Okay. The Skywalker saga movies are the worst part of the Star Wars. No, I don't think all the movies are bad. I love some of them. I hate some.
What do they mean? That
I'm not.
The shows are better than the movies?
That's not even. I'm sorry. What?
So you like the comics?
Go off, Arakel.
Is what you're telling me.
How are you? Okay, this might get me in trouble. That doesn't make
sense.
This might get me in trouble, but I really don't care. How are you a Star Wars fan if you don't like the Skywalker saga movies?
9 movies.
You're here first.
Let's.
Damn.
I got nothing to say.
Yeah,
I got nothing to say. Rebels is more consistently good and easier to watch than the Clone Wars.
I disagree.
No, it's good, but the Clone Wars is
doesn't miss.
Clone Wars is peak Star Wars animation. But I mean,
do they mean like
it's fair? This is fair because this is someone who's just saying like I enjoy watching this.
Yeah.
more.
Do they mean like I can put on any episode of Rebels?
I think so.
And it's like I can just jump in versus
so.
Clone Wars. There's like 3-4 episode arcs, so you have to kind of like. Watch
I guess, but there's
them.
also 7 seasons of the Clone Wars. There's so much more Clone Wars than there is of Rebels.
Yeah.
So it's more compact. It's more concentrated. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Disagree, but like I'm not mad about this opinion. It's like, okay.
Well, I don't think they're saying. No, I don't know. This is it's also.
They're saying like weird. Rebels is consistently good, so like, there's no
Clone
low
Wars
points. There's no. Yeah.
I think this is going back to the filler. You know.
Okay.
Yoda's scene in The Last Jedi is Yoda's best scene in the whole saga. You mean where he burns the entire history of the Jedi? Just to prove a point? Well, I guess he knew that the books weren't in there. But...
Yeah, I'm going to disagree on that one.
I think there's so many better...
Luminous beings we are, not this crude matter.
Are we? No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That... there's another... size matters not. That is the best lesson, the best Yoda moment.
Yeah, do or do
ever.
not. There is no try.
Well, not like that.
Like,
it's like you.
This is they are what we grow beyond or whatever, right? That's this.
I think so. But it's like Luke coming to him and saying, "You asked the impossible of lifting the X-wing out of the swamp." It's like, I can't do it. You're asking the impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah.
And this little fucking 2-foot green little shit comes over and just...
That ain't shit. Watch this.
Yeah. And pulls an entire ship. The music, the fucking...
Legit,
all
he
of
said, hold my cush.
Oh my god.
He said, R2, hold this good shit. No, I definitely disagree.
No,
it's Sorry.
Oh my god.
Moonch.
Is it Yoda that's like... Because Luke's looking for him? Or no, that's Obi-Wan. He's like, of course I know him. No, that's Obi-Wan. Of course I know him. He's me.
They both do the same shit, just different. But
okay. Yeah. I'm like, am I remembering that wrong?
He's like, a Jedi?
Yeah. That was so, like, what a little shit.
Yeah.
There's like no one else on
this
whole planet.
But he didn't tell him.
Yeah.
He didn't tell him it was him. He waited for Obi-Wan's dead ghost to come and be like, come on, Yoda, like train him.
You're
and
just trolling this kid.
You're Yoda?
Literally. Yoda's so like...
I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm wasting my time.
Exactly.
It's like the Miyagi approach.
Pretty much. Yeah.
All will be revealed.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good scene. It's emotional seeing Yoda come back, Force Ghost, talking to Luke. That's very emotional.
Okay, but like literally no one talks about this scene ever. Even people who love The Last Jedi, I never see people talk about this scene.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Like it's good, but
it's a good scene. But
it's not.
I wouldn't say it's Yoda's best moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
My answer is the lifting the X-wing.
Yeah.
Out of the swamp. For sure. The music, the lesson, every part about it.
Yeah.
The highness.
The
vibes.
The levels of ketamine.
Yeah, literally.
All right. Episode 2 is the best of the prequels.
That's you.
Fuck yeah, my guy.
Is
Fuck
that an unpopular opinion? I wouldn't say that's an unpopular opinion.
No, it's.
I would
it's
say
pretty...
saying episode 1 is the best would be an unpopular opinion.
I mean, I enjoy episode 1.
Yeah.
I
know, but that is the unpopular opinion.
No, this is the movie that everyone talks shit about because of the I hate sand and the and all that shit.
He convinced genocide.
Yeah.
People always at least lately.
But the women and children too.
Exactly.
This has been
like
the most hated
on. The most hated on. Because episode 1. I mean, also, but I think they're both like.
I mean, Jar Jar. I think Jar Jar and Yippee are more hated on than I Don't Like Sand.
I think this movie's overly hated.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's the most hated of the prequels. But I've been seeing it more recently. Mm-hmm. Well, y'all just don't know what love is, so whatever.
Yeah.
I wanna know what love is.
Sorry, I'm mooching.
Obi with the mullet, Jango Fett.
The
clones. Y'all love the Clone Wars. Y'all eat it up.
Yeah.
But Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, that's what's funny is like people will be like, I love the Clone Wars, and you're like, how about Attack of the Clones? And they're like, ew.
Yeah, they're like,
and you're like, what? Okay.
Absolutely.
I don't get it, but all right. Yeah. Last one.
Continue.
The sequels won't be loved in the future like the prequels, in my opinion, for a number of reasons.
I mean, that's an interesting take, but no.
Yeah. Should we get into it?
Okay. The sequels won't be loved in the future like the prequels for a number of reasons.
You're not that guy.
Okay.
I think it's very...
Respectfully, the prequels weren't loved universally when they came out. But the
wait. Go back. Wait. You wait. Go back. Universally means everyone hated them.
No.
The adults
that's not
hated
what
them.
I mean. I wasn't done.
Okay.
Like, the movies that they were made for, like the kids that the movies were made for, loved them.
Yeah.
They loved Jar Jar.
Yeah.
They loved seeing young Anakin. They loved relating to young Anakin. They loved the love story. They loved the clones and the ships and the battles and the Jedi and seeing all that, right? But yeah, like you were saying, the older generation was like, this isn't Star Wars, like this is crap or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But the movies are really good.
Yep.
So now that, that generation has grown up, we love the movies because there are Star Wars, and we love the movies because they're good.
Yeah.
I think the sequels in the future will have that nostalgic love from those kids that the movies were made for. But
here's the but.
The 3 movies are not consistent with each other or the overall, like the saga as a whole. Yeah. And for that reason, I don't think they're gonna get the love like the prequels did in, say, the last couple of years.
We're taking an insane factor out of this equation. Dave Filoni is a god, and he is coming up with more and more material, either to save or justify.
Here's the thing.
Or hopefully.
Yeah, he's trying. He's trying.
Okay. Rebuttal.
Okay.
to what he's saying. George Lucas made one show, and that one show completely changed people's opinions about the prequels.
True.
Right?
True.
How many fucking shows has Dave made that now have to, explain this mess?
Yeah.
And it's still not.
And it's
explained.
You didn't even have to finish that sentence.
Yeah.
Right? So, okay. That's all I'm saying. But I do want to get into this.
Yeah.
So let's be fucking real, listeners. Let's be fucking real. I'm not here to talk shit. I'm not here to just be like hateful or whatever. I'm not. I don't want to throw hate at all. But let's be fucking real. The movies are great. They're fun to watch. But they're not, like what you just said, they're not cohesive.
Yeah.
They're not, they don't align with each other. Like they don't make,
yeah.
Not that they don't make sense, but
they're not telling the same story.
They're not telling the same story.
Yeah.
They jump around.
And they try to say that it's like, oh, it's a plot twist. It's like, you can't have 15 plot twists in one movie. That's not a plot twist. That's
random.
That's inconsistent writing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
There was no map and you're lost.
Yeah.
So to touch on what this unpopular opinion is saying, right, is I think that you're right. I think that like the kids that grew up with this trilogy are going to love them.
Yeah. Right?
They're always going to love them because they're nostalgic. That's their Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Star Wars they grew up with.
Yeah.
Those are the movies they went to go see. Those are the actors they know, they grew up with, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're heroes.
Yeah.
But one day they're going to be adults.
Yeah.
That have watched the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, and understand that the sequel trilogy was not a product of George Lucas's mind.
Yeah.
It's not his story. That does not make it not Star Wars.
Yeah.
But
it is different.
Like, let's be real. Like, it's a very different feel. They're very different movies. They're produced differently, directed differently,
written differently. Yeah.
They are, and that's just facts. That's not my opinion.
Not an opinion. Yeah.
That's just facts.
Yeah.
And I feel like, to me at least personally, that's my biggest thing with them is like, yes, they're fun movies. Right?
Yeah.
But if I'm watching 1 through 9,
like, let's do a marathon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There, you immediately feel
the switch.
Yeah. Right? And that's probably why when I'm like in the mood for a Star Wars movie, I'm not like, I'm going to watch 7 or 8 or 9. I'm like, I'm going to watch episode 2 or episode 5 or episode 6 or Rogue One,
Yeah.
And I think it's unfortunate because I do care for the characters in the sequel trilogy. I really do.
Yeah.
I really love Finn. I really like Rey. To me, is just unfortunate that they kind of like flip-flopped with her storyline so much.
Yeah.
Because I like her.
Yeah.
I think she had a lot of potential. But I guess we can't really say what happened.
I think she gets lost I think her story gets lost.
Yeah.
I feel like her and Kylo are the main characters. But I feel like
the main character.
Exactly. I feel like in 7, Rey feels like the main character and you're rooting for her.
Yeah.
And then in 8, personally to me, Kylo steals the entire franchise.
Oh, yeah.
And her story gets kind of lost there, and it becomes more about Kylo being the son of Leia and Han, and less about who Rey is. The whole point of this saga, the big fat question mark, is who is Rey? Like, who is Rey?
Who's Rey?
Yeah.
And then at the end,
or the very end,
in the last movie,
she's a Palpatine.
She's a Palpatine.
Bruh, that is what we were waiting this whole time to find out. That Palpatine, his bitch ass is back.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I digress.
You do. But yeah, I think that's the biggest takeaway is like, at least personally, I care for these characters.
Yeah.
I do care for them. The movies are fun to watch. I enjoy them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't enjoy them as much as other Star Wars and as other stories. Yeah. As much as I wish I could really dive into it.
Yeah, it's not that you don't want to. It's not like
no,
you were so excited.
I mean, I'm buying I love all the new canon stuff. I'm buying all the comics, the novels. Like I'm diving into it because I do want to know how the fuck the First Order came to be and how Palpatine came back. Even though I know the story of how he came back in Legends, and that makes perfect fucking sense. In canon, we don't have an answer, and I know it's not the same answer. Because they like to change things.
Yeah.
But here I am. I'm invested in the story. I'm here to learn about it. I'm watching all these shows, these new live action series that I'm like, are they gonna explain it here?
Yeah.
Or, they've given us hints of like, maybe, So I think it's a very tough thing to say. That if I think they will grow on people, but I don't think it's going to be to the extent of how the prequels are completely adored now.
Yeah, I don't think
the majority. They're like, the prequels fuck,
Yeah.
But I feel like the kids that grew up with these movies are going to be more so like, oh, the Mandalorian, and like,
because like
this other stuff.
Here's the other thing too. When you think about it, like, okay, let's compare the prequels and the sequels and how they were received. Mm-hmm. The prequels were like, most people. This is the generalization. Mm-hmm. Most people didn't like Episode 1, right? Mm-hmm. But then Episode 2 came out, and they were like, okay, it's kind of growing on me. I'm starting to see. Places. Where, like, I see what George is trying to do, like, it's getting interesting, the plot is thickening, like, the stakes are rising, whatever, right? And then Episode 3, people are like, oh my god, like, that's one of the best Star Wars movies ever made, right?
It's also 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Which it should have been.
So when you look at that progression, I guess, you can see how, like, it makes sense that people like the movies more now, because they like the newer movies, right? Mm-hmm. They like 3 more than they liked 1. So it makes sense that 20 years later, people like 1 more than they did at the beginning.
Yeah.
But with the sequels, people's favorite sequel is the first one.
Yeah.
Is Episode 7. Yeah. That's the most universally liked, generalized liked.
Yeah.
8 it went down from the general, of people liking it. And 9 is hated by both the sequel haters and the sequel lovers. All the sequel fans I know, not all, but like 85-90% of them hate Episode 9. So it's like, it's hard for me to think that later on people are gonna suddenly love them.
We're also talking about the adults now.
I guess.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, this is talking about, like,
the kids.
I mean, they don't mention that, but that is the factor that people don't take into consideration, is that there's kids that grew up with this, like the kids that grew up with the prequels, that are gonna grow up.
Yeah.
And they will be the majority of the presence online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think we will really know until that day comes. We won't really, but as of right now, that is the climate of, like, the same. I don't think I know any sequel fan that likes all 3.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, they're usually they're obsessed with one of the movies.
They either like 7 and 9 but hate 8.
Yeah.
Or they love 8 and hate 7 and 9.
Yeah.
Or, like a mixture of that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That, at least with the people that I've talked to, and I talk to a lot of Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
That's kind of like
the general
consensus.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna have to wait and see. But I think that to kind of close this part of it off, the biggest problem with them was that they didn't have a clear outline.
Yeah.
They rushed.
Yeah.
To meet deadlines, to make their money back, and we all want to make our money back. I get it. But some things are delicate. Some things take time. Some things are delicate.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they really should have made, and I say this so many fucking times, they should have made 6 movies.
Yeah.
They should not have made only 3, because in 3 movies, they tried to squeeze in the fall of our beloved heroes from the original trilogy.
Yeah.
They completely disregarded anything and everything from the prequel era.
Yeah.
And while all of that had to be digested by the viewer, they were trying to
set up
their new characters.
Yeah.
Like the new heroes. They were trying to give them the
pass
spotlight.
the torch.
Yeah, but in no way did they pass the torch.
Yeah,
no.
It was more like, it's up for grabs.
Yeah. It's like,
this is mine now.
He's like, I'm Han Solo and I'm dead. And now you have the... Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, am I wrong? I'm Luke Skywalker.
Can't compete with us
dead.
if he's dead.
Exactly. So it's like, again, 7, 8, and 9.
They needed more time to flesh things out.
Unless they're going to make an episode's 6.1.2.3,
Yeah.
that explains the rise of the First Order, the fall of the New Republic,
the return of Palpatine,
and the fall of the New Jedi Order.
Yeah.
Then, unfortunately,
and the fall of Kylo Ren,
and the rise of
Kylo Ren.
The rise of Kylo Ren, rise of the First Order. I think that, to me, the biggest plot hole, the biggest thing that bothers me is we have no idea. I mean, we have an idea, but we really don't as to where the First Order came from. How?
No, we still don't know.
I guess now we know. Well, it was Palpatine, but it's that takes so much effort and room, and where they just have resources. You know what I mean? So much. How did the New Republic just it's fine?
And how did they not know he was doing this? He had a bajillion super star destroyers. Where did he have those things parked?
I don't want to keep talking about, because we're gonna just keep talking about this, but yes, my biggest thing right now with canon is, again, I love the comics. I keep buying, I'm still buying them. I'm still, because I love them and I love reading them.
Yeah.
But one of my biggest gripes right now with the story, at least the canon story, is that in one of the Darth Vader comics, it's revealed that Darth Vader knows about Exegol.
Yeah.
He's been to Exegol. He knows about it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, he knew about the Emperor's plan.
Yeah.
He knew about Exegol. He knew what it was for and everything.
He was cloning himself.
And for some reason, why wouldn't he tell Luke?
Yeah, like Luke, it looks like I killed Palpatine, but even if I killed his body, he will return. His soul will transfer into this other body.
Okay.
In this planet.
But it's not... Yes. But it's people are going to be well, he died. He couldn't explain that whole thing to him. It's it would be my dying words.
Yeah.
To my son.
Yeah.
That almost died.
Yeah.
Saving me.
Yeah.
And getting rid of the Emperor.
Yeah.
Saying, I know I'm dying, but you have to go to Exegol.
Yeah.
Because he's not dead yet.
Yeah. Yeah, that took literally 5 seconds.
You got
like
literally.
You don't need to explain
or the Force
everything.
Ghost, the fucking Force Ghost that shows up.
Yeah, when they're partying. Endor.
Is like, hey, I had to wait until I like fucking manifested into this shit. But like, can
BT
you?
dubs.
Yeah, but by the way, you need to go to Exegol because there's like a hella clones, and if you don't hurry up, he's gonna like wake up in a new clone body, and this is all gonna happen again.
Yeah,
but way worse. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah. Quick,
I think
go get his granddaughter.
Also, to add to that, what happened in that comic with Vader going to Exegol, like, wasn't worth that plot hole.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
So it's not just like.
And look,
like they didn't need to do that.
This is just my
it just
opinion.
made things confusing.
This is just my opinion.
Yeah,
I love the writers that have been working on these series. I love the artist. Like, the freaking comics are peak right now. The stories are amazing, but there are a couple things like that just
I feel like
don't sit well.
They were trying to connect the original trilogy with the sequel trilogy by doing that.
They were.
But what they should have done was, like, Vader sends someone to Exegol to find out what's going on, and that guy dies, and Vader never finds out. So the reader can see, Exegol. Oh, they're doing this here. Oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. But Vader going himself doesn't make sense.
And knowing the plan, knowing everything.
Like, just that little tweak, that would have saved the plot hole.
That hurts.
Because the reader would have known, but Vader wouldn't have.
It hurts Vader, like Anakin's character.
Yeah.
At the end of episode 6.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Anything that
goes against
the
main
original
character.
Trilogy.
Yeah.
To me, that's like,
no.
Come on.
Yeah.
We gotta be more careful. But that's it. I mean,
it's not the end of the world. It's just.
It's not the end of the world. I'm still here. I still fucking love Star Wars. I love canon. Love every aspect of it. But there's things that sometimes are like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that obviously as more things release, as more comics and novels and shows and all that, I think that what would I think that what would make the sequels like day and night better is we've said it before, is a Clone Wars style show.
Yeah.
Right after episode 6 that explains all the things that we just mentioned. The rise of Kylo Ren, rise of the First Order. Well, look, that would be like the end of the show.
Yeah.
The beginning of the show would be the rise of the New Republic.
Exactly.
The rise of the New Jedi Order.
Exactly.
Luke training the New Jedi Order and Ben Solo.
Yeah.
We could, there's 30 fucking years in between 6 and 7. So Mara Jade, or fucking pick a name, anyone could, Luke could have had a wife. He could have had a child.
Yeah.
And they could have been lost when all that shit happened.
And honestly, I feel like that could be the same as, like, people, like, hated Ahsoka in the Clone Wars because they're like, we know she's going to die in episode 3, so what's the point? But most people like Ahsoka more than they like Anakin.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
So that argument of, like, well, where were they? And, like, why didn't we know about it? He doesn't want to talk about it. His wife and child were murdered.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a hermit who hates everyone and everything.
Exactly.
He doesn't want to talk about his trauma. There's your explanation. Now give us his wife. Now give us his child. Now give us that story.
Give us those stories. I don't care
series.
if they end up dying. We all fucking die. So, that doesn't change the story.
Exactly.
That doesn't change the meaning of it to me.
Yeah. And that would explain why Luke is the way he is in episode 8. Problem solved.
Problem solved. Give us a animated show between 6 and 7 showing us all that cool shit.
Yeah.
Give us
Come on,
Gungi.
Dave. You know you want to.
Look, hey.
You know you want the challenge.
Moneymaker right here. Gungi grows up and he is a teacher in the New Jedi Order post episode 6. Boom.
I'd love to see it.
Boom.
I would love to see it.
Money.
All right. I think, those were all the unpopular opinions. Oh, speaking of unpopular opinions, I did see one more, but it wasn't even on here. I think it was in the comments, but they were like, Ahsoka had a 100 times better storyline than Anakin did. And I was like, bro, I love Ahsoka, but shut the hell up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, no.
Disagree.
Nope.
Place pip slap here.
yeah, exactly. One more thing. I think we're running out of time, but before I forget, remember when we were talking about the people that make the super awesome sabacc decks?
Yeah.
So I finally remembered their name, and here they are. So it's Hyperspace Props, and this is not an ad. They're not paying us. They don't even know we're talking about them. I just love them. These are fucking awesome. I haven't gotten a deck yet, but I will.
Credits, my guy.
Yeah, so they make so here's a sabacc deck inspired by the ones in Solo. They have a Pazak deck from Knights of the Old Republic.
That's so cool.
You can buy the dice, a game mat to play Pazak. They also have all kinds of currencies in like different like packs. You can get like a custom amount or however many. So these are like the I think these are Imperial. No, these aren't Imperial. Republic credits?
It's Arabesh.
Yeah, but these are like when I think of credits, it's these ones.
Yeah.
But these are the Imperial credits. Jawa eyes. I guess they make props too. So.
Dude, the sound effect glove, is that the one from the parks?
Sound effect glove. Oh, I think. Maybe.
Oh.
That's probably it.
That's cool.
That's sick. But yeah, so they make Coruscant Shift sabacc deck. This is the classic sabacc deck that they used to let you just print. I think you can still just print them if you want, but they make them like professional grade playing cards. So this is the first one that we downloaded and printed and laminated ourselves. This is how we learned how to play sabacc, was with these ones. I'm thinking about getting these because they're nice. But yeah, they have the Huttese Whoopie the Batuan currency. Yeah, the Hutts. This is like their currency. Or you can get like a pack of just like a bunch of different currencies because they have like all of it. Imperial. They have Mandalorian.
That's so cool.
Like credits. They have a Corellian Spike deck. All sorts of fucking awesome shit.
That's so cool.
And there's like 6 whole pages or more. This one's cool though. It's like a data pad case for your phone.
That's so cool.
But yeah, I fucking love it.
They make really cool stuff.
They make super
New
cool
Republic credits.
Yeah, Holocron. Look at that. New Republic credits. Where are they? Yeah, here they are.
That's
these
so
ones?
Cool.
Yeah, they have like
holograms.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Really cool. Really, really cool. Oh, they have a pin.
That's
but yeah,
awesome.
check them out. I want to get this one. This is like the regular sabacc. So this is like the one we learned how to play with, but like shaped like sabacc cards. I really want to get this one.
Yeah, that's cool. What is their website?
It is hyperspaceprops.com, and I guess we can go to like just card decks, and we can just see all the different ones they make. Look at that. Naboo
There's a
traditional
Naboo one?
That's really cool.
Oh, I need that.
I haven't seen this one. But yeah, and they make custom boxes for them too. So look,
cool.
You see that?
Yeah.
How, I guess we'll click on this one. It has the dice in, you can put the dice in there and the deck of cards. Look at that.
These are so cool.
Look at that. So I guess it's artwork inspired from the visual dictionary, I think.
This would be like the perfect gift for a Star Wars fan where you're like, I don't know what they have. They have everything. This is something. Yeah, literally. This is something that a Star Wars fan would like freak out over.
Yeah.
Even if they've never played, like even if they don't know what it is, they're like, what's that? You're like, it's a Star Wars game.
Exactly. So
a
yeah,
canon game.
This one's cool because it says artwork inspired by visual dictionary and deleted scenes.
Ooh.
Loud ass car. Space for dice. It gives you the card sizes. You can play a different variant. But yeah, look at that. That's like all the different.
Oh, and then like the
artwork.
little not decoder, but on the top left.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it has like a decoder for like the
symbols.
For the symbols and stuff. Yeah, this one's really cool. I think this one's newer.
Is it gold?
It looks like it. Like
wow.
embossed.
Yeah.
It looks like it. Hey, I think they are the owners,
That's
Mike
so
and
cool.
Emily. That's
Thank
awesome.
you, Mike and Emily.
Thank you. Guaranteed to love. I already love it, and I don't own it yet. But yeah, these are
That's so
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure to
Yeah.
follow back on that because I was like, I'll let you guys know once I remember. But, and I remembered. But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
these are awesome. Go give them a follow. They definitely deserve a follow. They deserve the support. Hyperspace Props. And if you want to learn Sabak, I'm pretty sure they also post videos about how to play Sabak and the different styles of Sabak and Pazak. So yeah,
That's awesome.
that is my presentation.
That's my TED Talk.
That's my TED Talk. And I think that's all the time we have. Last thing, new comic book day today.
Woo.
This is the new issue that came out, is Sana Staros #1. This is her first solo series.
Yeah.
So she's a really cool character. She's been partnering with Dr. Aphra currently in the Dr. Aphra series, and she's really, really cool. So I definitely recommend picking it up if you want something new to read, some new Star Wars. There is a bit of backstory that you might
want to read first.
Might want to read first. But the only thing is I have not read this issue yet. So it could be a prequel. I don't know. It could be like an origin story. Maybe I guess I'll just fucking read the first part here. Sana Staros has made her way across the galaxy, pulling heists with Han Solo, getting mixed up with Dr. Aphra, and everything in between. After a bad breakup, Sana decides to chart a new path. So yeah, that doesn't really tell me if it's a before or after that whole storyline. But either way, I had to pre-order it. The covers are awesome. You guys know I'm a sucker for the artwork, and I love her character. So I'm gonna be reading it right after this. For sure.
Which one's the one underneath?
So this is funny story.
That's the one you were trying to get.
This is the
right?
one I was trying to get.
Jesus.
So
There's a
this
whole,
is the High Republic, the Blade #2. Yeah, #2, and this was the 1 in 25 variant that I had put on my pull list.
Yeah.
And I thought I was gonna get it, right? I thought it would be fine, but for some reason, the day I went to pick it up, my comic shop was like, "I'm sorry, like we only got one," and somebody literally ordered it right before you did.
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck." And
so explain the 1 in 25 thing.
So 1 in 25 means that when a cover is a 1 in 25, there's 1 in 50s, there's 1 in 100s, and it all means the same thing. It's just a different amount. But 1 in 25 pretty much means a comic shop has to order at least 25 of the regular cover in order to get one of the 1 in 25 covers.
So if they want 2 covers, they have to order 50.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
which is a lot.
Then there's the 1 in 50s. So
Yeah.
if they want to get one of those, they have to order 50.
Yeah.
And there's 1 in 100s that there haven't been any in a while.
That's crazy.
Is it like a first come first serve, or can you hog it and be like, "Oh, if you're gonna make an order of 50, hold the variant for me"?
You can,
but you have to be the first
person to order it. And that's what happened with this one. Is someone had ordered it like probably minutes before I did.
And he does it on an app.
Yeah,
so
it's
that's
an app.
That's not like he got there and waited in line first.
No.
That's something he did before.
It's like,
so if you want to get these covers, you have to you have to know all this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this one,
yeah.
And this one's a big deal because this character, the girl you see on here, this is her first appearance in the comic. So this is a brand new character. So this is her first appearance in the comic.
She looks really cool.
And it's her first appearance on a cover. So it's a double whammy.
Yeah.
So like I've said before, in comic... Huh?
Is she blind?
No. She's a very light blue eyes. And she has white hair. Okay. But yeah. Like I said, I haven't read this one, so I don't know. But I knew that it was going to be a big deal whenever there's like first appearances.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
High Republic has been like
Yeah, they've been popping off lately.
Like, yeah.
I've been catching up with all the issues, so I have not caught up to the Blade yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like getting antsy because
like,
I
really
want to read it, but I'm like catching up. Like I just finished the Han and Chewie comic. Well, didn't finish it. I caught up.
Mm-hmm.
I caught up with the Dr. Offer comic. Caught up with like a couple other things. I'm like one issue away from being caught up with the main High Republic storyline. Right after that, I'm reading this. But yeah, so I knew it was a first appearance, and the cover was fucking awesome. So I was like, yeah, I need that. Man, I had no idea how popular it was going to be.
Yeah.
Because when I went the day that I was supposed to pick it up, he was like, yeah, I'm sorry. We didn't get one for you, right? And I was like, fuck, okay, I guess. But he did say, he was like, I still have it, but the guy hasn't come pick it up. The only issue is that the one he has, the only one they sent me, it's a bit damaged.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, if he doesn't want it, I'll put it aside for you. Or if he does take it, I'll still put in like a request for a replacement because it came in damaged.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, just let me know, or just put it aside for me for next week.
Yeah.
So I went today in the morning, and there he had it.
You're
So
like,
I think,
oh my God,
I know.
you.
I was like, well, I was freaking out because as soon as I left the comic shop last week, I was like, okay, I'm gonna call the other 2 comic shops that are right here, see if they have it, and I'll just go buy it from them.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't really do. I don't usually do that, but I was like, this is gonna be a big deal, right? Because I'm local to my guy. Right?
I'm loyal.
My plug.
So I called and they're like, yeah, we didn't get any of those in.
You're like,
and I was like, fuck.
You
right.
suck.
So I go on eBay. I'm like $20-$30, right?
Yeah. Cover price
usually
is what?
1 in 25s are usually around $20-$25.
Okay.
So I was like, I'll pay that, right?
Yeah.
Or if it's $30, fuck it, right? Like it's a first appearance, first cover appearance.
It's gonna be worth.
It's gonna be worth
a
it,
lot.
especially if I can't find it anywhere right now. I go online. I go on eBay.
Here we go.
$200 fucking dollars.
Bruh.
$200.
The day it came out.
The day it came out.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was like, are you kidding me? Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I guess that's it. Like I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
And that's happened to me once with the first appearance of Dr. Afra. It was the 1 in 25 variant. I got there. It was the only day, and this is before I was ordering on the app and stuff. It was the only day, the only Wednesday in like months that I got there. Like instead of right as they opened, I got there at 1.
Yeah.
They ran out. They didn't have it anymore. And it's the first appearance of Dr. Offer. It's that cover. I think it's Pepe Larraz as the artist, where she's hanging like off of like that platform, and Vader's like reaching for her.
Like super cool.
The coolest fucking cover.
Yeah.
That cover's like $500 at least. At least.
That
it
sucks.
haunts me to this day. Fucking haunts me. I go to Comic Cons. There's always at least one booth that has it. I always look for it. Because I'm like, if some idiot didn't put the right price on it, I'm fucking snatching it. No, I'm never that lucky.
They know what it's worth.
They know what it's worth.
I found it in the street.
Exactly. Oh, look. They gave it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I just threw it away.
Yeah. So, yeah. I went today, and he was like, hey, he didn't take it. And I was like, thank you.
This is the best day of my life.
So yeah, I bought it, and he's like, it is a little damaged. And I was like, I don't care. I was like, I don't get these graded. I really don't. I don't get them graded.
What was the damage?
Them.
Is it even that bad?
It's like a bit of like, see that like the white. It's kind of like right here on the.
Dude,
on the
I
border.
wouldn't have even noticed.
Exactly, like to comic collectors, like hardcore comic collectors. That tiny little like on the spine.
It looks like it's part of the design. It doesn't even look.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I never care. Anytime he's like,
you're like, is the back page ripped off?
Yeah, exactly. Unless it's like bent? Crumpled, or you dropped it in a pool. Like, yeah. I don't care.
That's funny. Well, that worked out for you. Thank God for
Thank God
picky
for
collectors.
D. Yeah, picky collectors, exactly.
Because it came in clutch. You're like, oh, you're gonna have to sell it to me at a discount then if it's damaged.
Yeah.
No.
I was just happy.
Exactly.
I was just happy to get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. That is my comic update. And we are officially out of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was fun. A fun episode.
Definitely. It always is.
Next week we're getting Bad Batch. 2 episodes of the Bad Batch. So
I feel like it's going to be
fun.
Crazy, so I'm excited for us to talk about it on the show.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. But yeah.
Some more quotes.
Yeah, I'll definitely be picking out some more quotes. Yeah. Like maybe, I don't know. Damn. The one I was going to pick was the one that you got wrong was I'm your father. Never mind. All right. So yeah, I'll definitely actually, you guys send me quotes. I'll pick some out, and then I'll make a little list for Silva. See how many he gets wrong.
We'll have like flashcards.
I'll make a fake account. And be like, hey, you should tell him this. It's all
oh my god, it's all the ones you know.
Yeah, I'll know.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Another episode of the Punch It Chewie podcast. Again, if you want to send us anything, make sure to email it to punchitchewiepodcast@gmail.com. And we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.